Welcome to Npp, a pioneering private party dedicated to providing comprehensive testing and driving school monitoring services in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, a nation embarking on an ambitious journey towards its visionary future. In this transformative landscape, obtaining a driving license represents a crucial step for individuals, marking their transition towards greater independence and mobility. Successfully passing both the theory test and the road test is a significant milestone in this process. Npp is committed to simplifying this journey, ensuring that aspiring drivers have access to efficient, user-friendly testing services that empower them to achieve their goals with confidence and ease. This journey begins with ABSHA appointment and then registering at one of the approved driving schools in the Kingdom. However, if the candidate already has a prior driving experience and wishes to benefit from it, they may book a pre-evaluation with Npp after their registration. The pre-evaluation test checks how well the candidate drives and suggests the best training course to help them pass the final test. Alternatively, once the candidate completes the mandatory training, they may reach out to Npp for the required test either the theory test after attending the mandatory lectures or road test after fulfilling the practical training hours. To make life easier and hassle-free, Npp offers a smooth and efficient scheduling process. Booking options. To schedule the test, Npp will offer a variety of options ranging from traditional methods to AI-driven solutions, ensuring that the booking process is simple and seamless. Traditional, in-person. At the driving school's Npp Centre, where our friendly customer service representative will gladly assist call centre, candidate may call Npp to book the test, providing the convenience of scheduling from anywhere. Smart technology, online platform allowing customers to book from anywhere at their convenience. Digital kiosk, located at test centres, major malls and public venues, this option enables candidates to quickly book or reschedule their tests, enhancing convenience for walk-in customers. AI-driven solution, automated call service. The cutting-edge system will proactively contact customers upon completing their training, guiding them through the scheduling process based on availability. This allows individuals to focus on preparing for their driving tests without the hassle of manual scheduling. Npp has designed these convenient scheduling processes which allow complete booking in just 60 to 80 seconds. Upon successful booking, candidates will receive a confirmation message on their registered mobile number and/or email containing all the important details, including test date, scheduled time, instructions for the test, and the location of the preferred test centre. The candidates may reschedule or cancel their test free of charge, provided it's done at least 24 hours in advance, any number of times. However, if they cancel the pre-evaluation test, they must wait 30 days before they can rebook. Test day. Preparation. To ensure a smooth experience on the day of test, candidates will be advised to arrive at the test centre at least 15 minutes prior to scheduled time. This will give them time to relax, review key tips, and get into the right mindset before stepping into the test. Upon arrival, they may proceed to the test reception for check-in. The process will be quick and simple, where they must show their national ID for identity verification and test eligibility. This step will be crucial to confirm the candidate's participation and maintain the integrity of the testing process. Theory test. After successfully checking in for the theory test, candidates will be directed to a secure locker monitored by CCTV to store all personal belongings, including mobile phones. An invigilator will then guide them to their assigned test station and provide a brief overview of the test process. The theory test will be designed to assess the candidate knowledge of traffic law, road signs, road markings, hazard perception, and safe driving knowledge. The theory test will be available in more than 17 languages. Logging in will be simple and straightforward. Candidates will simply need only enter their registration ID. Before starting the test, a detailed on-screen briefing will explain the test format, number of multiple-choice questions, test duration, hazard perception clips (HPTS), and how to navigate the interface. When the candidate is ready, they may start the test, which will automatically start the timer. Upon completion, the results will be displayed instantly on the screen. The minimum passing score for the theory test will be set at 75%. Candidates may also request a printed copy of their results and guidance on the next step from the invigilator. Additionally, the test result and score sheet will be sent to the candidate's registered mobile number and/or email shortly after the test. Passing the theory test will allow the candidate to proceed with the practical driving training at the driving school. Once the training is completed, they will be ready to schedule the practical driving test, which will be the final step toward obtaining the driving license. Practical driving test. On the practical driving test day, the system will automatically assign the candidate to a randomly selected available examiner to ensure test transparency and fairness, thereby maintaining the integrity of the test process. Once the candidate arrives and checks in at the Npp reception, the assigned examiner will greet them at the scheduled time and introduce themselves. They will provide a brief overview of the test process before escorting them to the designated test vehicle. At the beginning of the test, the candidate will be required to perform a walk-around inspection of the vehicle. The personal belongings should be placed in the vehicle's trunk. Once inside the test vehicle, the examiner will re-verify the candidate's identity. Next, the candidate will be required to review and confirm their personal details on the digital test sheet within the application and formally sign to acknowledge their attendance for the test. The full test for a light vehicle will last approximately 30 minutes, including 5 minutes for verification, briefing, and pre-drive check, 5 minutes for special skills such as parking and maneuvering, 15 minutes of on-road driving to assess safe driving practices, 5 minutes for results and feedback. Note: the allotted time does not apply to candidates who demonstrate unsafe driving behavior. In such events, examiners will have the right to stop the test and drive back to the center. For quality assurance and test transparency, each test will be recorded using a dashcam fixed inside the test vehicle. The examiner will record the candidate's performance using a tablet application to ensure transparency and accuracy in scoring. Additionally, the vehicle's tracking device automatically produces a report detailing the test duration, the speed maintained throughout the test, and the route taken. Upon completion, the candidate will receive detailed feedback on the performance, along with guidance on the next steps. The candidate will receive the test result and score sheet on their registered mobile number and/or email after finishing the test. Note: the same procedure will apply to the pre-evaluation test, where candidates will receive recommendations for the training course based on the evaluation outcome. The final step. Congratulations! After successfully passing the practical driving test, candidates may visit the traffic department to print their driver's license, marking the proud completion of their licensing journey. This approach reflects how NPP conducts tests to simplify customer experience while ensuring they receive quality training by monitoring the performance of driving schools. NPP stands united with the Traffic Department and the Ministry of Interior in a resolute mission to transform Saudi Arabia's roads into a model of safety and responsibility. Through unwavering collaboration and a shared vision, we will not only shape better drivers, but also build a legacy of safer journeys for generations to come.